Pragmata enjoyer, synthetic man, has become a flaggot. This will now be known henceforth as the Hambly effect. Jeremy Hambly has made flagging an okay thing to do, which is why it is necessary and righteous to punish Jeremy Hambly for what he's done. Synthetic man just realized, I guess, that he can just flag down whatever the fuck he wants on YouTube, and so he has, as you can tell by how this video is private, and this video has been removed for terms of service in response to this other thing, where this other video was removed for terms of service.
Please tell me you are not flagging videos already.
Do you know that he's not the only one flagging people left and right? There's actually crazy fans who used to be trolls, who used to be detractors, right? Like Puar. If I'm not mistaken, didn't Puar used to be a detractor that got banned or something? And now he's like his ultimate soldier. But I wouldn't call it the Jeremy Hambly effect. I guess I would call it the quartering effect. And it's sad, but it's true. After he tried to deplatform the Kino Casino and he took down their Clips channel, now everybody's trying to flag people. Like cowards. It's freedom of speech. You get away with it, but you lose respect. Yeah, you're not going to lose your money. You're not going to lose, you know, your audience because they're your slaves, basically. But imagine losing respect.
This was the thumbnail. This video, this thumbnail is apparently offensive. This right here, you can't do this. You can't use this thumbnail to talk about synthetic man. What's weird is that there was a time where people really thought I would talk to this guy and we would find like common ground and be friends. And all I know about him is that he flags people and he has an unhealthy association with Lolicon, even though he apparently vehemently denies being a Lolicon. I just don't understand how anybody could have had me pegged that fucking wrong. And you know what's weird is I only talk about him when people ask me to talk about him. I have only the faintest fucking idea of who he is or what he does. And apparently, I can't even show you this because the video is gone. But like apparently he like talks about me on his stream, and it's like I don't even know you. I'm not conspiring to bring you the fuck down or whatever. I don't know who the fuck you are. And I can never get like a clip. I need like a clip montage of like the funniest synthetic man freakouts or whatever, so I can get a good idea of who he is. I'm like somebody else who I had no idea who they were, and now I'm starting to develop a very concrete mental image of who they are.
I'm not your friend, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy. He's not your guy, friend. I'm not your friend, buddy. We're not your buddies, guy. I'm not your guy, friends.
He always says this. I've seen videos about the KiwiFarms guy, and he's always, oh my god, I don't know who he is. You know. Like, just stop playing dumb. There's nothing wrong with knowing Synthetic Man, okay? Like, the first video he made about him, I actually have that one on my channel, was when he discovered that there were actual PDF files in his chat.
Do you know KiwiFarms unironically wants me to ban all of the Lolicons in my audience?
I do it. It's called the third rail. Like I'm not like the thought police. I can't control what you do or what you're into. But if you come out and you just flat out say that you're like jerking off to Lolicon, like I just have to ban you. That's the third rail, bro.
Do you know how much money that those people probably given me? Like I'm gonna ban potentially a third of my live stream audience. That sounds like the dumbest motherfucking thing I've ever heard.
That's a bad argument. Jeffrey Epstein could have made that argument. Like I'm just supposed to like, oh, you go out. I'm just supposed to ban the third of my 2/3 of my supporters. Are you kidding me? I can't do that.
The guy who doesn't even have a Discord, I'm gonna definitely get into trouble because of you guys doing things independently. That has nothing to do with me. If hypothetically, one person in my audience is a real pedophile and molests a kid, what does that have to do with me? Absolutely nothing.
Wow, bro. Come the fuck on.
I can't stand it. The sanctimonious pricks. They annoy me.
Wait.
They fucking annoy me.
Wait. So he's aware that in the Lolicon department of his audience, there are actual pedophiles getting arrested. And he's still not going to put the kibosh on that. He's not going to say, shut the fuck up. That's a bad idea. I don't know.
Dude, if all 1,000 people who are watching the stream at a time unsubscribed, I would still be at 150K. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, why have I attracted so many narcissists? So many of you guys have, like, main character syndrome. If you disappeared tomorrow, it would change nothing.
That's a bad thing to say to your audience.
And it's funny, too, that your audience thought that you were, you know, going to be his friend. But I can understand why. He talks basically the same way you do. Except that, well, he doesn't really show that he's a real shot, you know, a real homie with his actions. I don't know much about the owner of KiwiFarms, but I bet you that he's not trying to get people canceled. Yeah, he exposes people, you know, in his server, but does he, like, go after them? No, then I don't have anything against that. And people are going to say, oh, well, oh, he's trying to get information. Listen, whatever information that he gets on KiwiFarms, I believe that is something that's on the internet. If you get exposed for doing something stupid or for, you know, having something on your Facebook or your WhatsApp, at the end of the day, you can say, oh, it's KiwiFarms' fault, but no, it's your fault because you put that information out there. Remember, the internet is forever.
Oh, look at all these flags, bro. I'm telling you, I'm past the point of being like, I have to live by principles that nobody else lives by. If people are like faggots, you know, whatever the fuck goes. Like, I'm not gonna cry. If you're pro censorship, you can just eat shit all day, every day, because I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about your family. I don't give a fuck if you can feed yourself or not. I don't give a fuck if you're homeless. If you're one of these little randos who are like, oh no, you're using clips from my streams, this is cyberbullying. You should literally be homeless. You should literally be going to church functions just to get food. You should literally be digging shit out of a fucking dumpster. I despise you. I hate you. There's no redeeming yourself.
Eat shit and die.
Didn't Synthetic Man say something like, oh my god, the woke people, they live in their echo chambers and they're really, really fragile. They can't take an insult. They can't take a joke. Oh my god. You can't say anything negative about them because they try to cancel you and deplatform you. That aged well. Certainly. But I believe, yeah, I agree with this guy, the KiwiFarms guy. If you're someone that's going to take down channels, if you're someone that's going to report people for cyberbullying and harassment, then you don't deserve to make a penny. You should get demonetized permanently. And I'm not saying, oh, go flag the guy, go report him. No, don't do that, okay? I don't support that behavior. But I'm just saying that YouTube should do something about the guy. Even though they're not going to because he's big and he's, you know, making them some money. But that's why I, you know, kind of hate when people become big. And this isn't a YouTube problem. This is a everywhere problem. They get away with everything. And they have fans who become rabid and schizo who are going to defend them, who are going to go after people who disagree with them. When it always was about freedom of speech, but suddenly, yeah, it isn't.
I mean, you have the cunny posters in your fucking chat, bro. If you don't want people to think that you have some weird affiliation with Lolicons, why are you playing the Loli feet game and then just letting... Look at this. Look at this. Your mods. Your supporters. They're doing the Loli feet thing. They're literally putting feet emojis in the fucking chat. And Flag's on 8 different videos, which he's smuggling because he's thinking, oh, your channel's going to be banned but before you can put out your next video. Let me frame why I hate you, and I think people can do whatever the fuck they want to you now. I have no idea who these people are. I have no idea who Memory Runner is. I have no idea who these other channels are that you're upset about. You're sitting here and you're saying like, I'm in my right to take away people's channels by narking on them because he didn't do what I wanted and he posted nice things about other people, and I don't think that's right. Like, that's what you're literally saying. You strip out the identities and like all this like dangling lore that you have to know to understand that statement. It's just like, I'm very upset that this person likes other people more than me. Oh, that's too fucking bad. There's a lot of people out there who like people more than me. If I stayed up all night worrying about that shit, I'd never fucking sleep. Thankfully, I don't have to give a fuck. It's part of growing up. There are people who are just gonna fucking hate you, bro. There are people you're gonna meet, and on day one, they're gonna decide, I don't fucking like you. And you can be as nice to them as possible. You can kiss their fucking ass. You can be completely professional. And for the rest of their fucking life, they're gonna hate you, and it's never gonna make sense. And that's just too bad. That's called being alive. That's called the human fucking condition.
I seriously, dude. I can't get over how dumb people are. I mean, you have to have like maybe 2-3 brain cells to fucking do that.
Yeah, and instead of whining about it, instead of like, oh my god, addressing it, you move on, okay. There's people who don't like me. There's people who are detractors, even though, again, I repeat myself. Your detractors are basically harmless. They did nothing to you. They don't even speak. I repeat myself for the 30th time. They're actually cool, chill dudes. I will actually like to be, cool with them. And I think I am, because I respect Memory Runner. That's something we can all share in common. But yeah, there's going to be people who are going to hate you. And there's going to be people who are not going to like you despite what you do. And you move on and you cherish the people who are cool with you. And that's it. Like the more I keep telling you, the more you address something, the worse it gets. And I said that, yes, sometimes it's bad to ignore things, but when it's someone going after you just because you're you, if they don't actually have a justifiable reason, then it's whatever, it's life, it happens, bro. Grow up, move on, be an adult. Like, well, what do you expect from a guy that still lives with his mother? Okay, what do you expect? You expect like some mature thoughts and rationalizations? Of course not.
It's always, dude. When you're arguing with your own chat, you've lost. Like, whenever you're a streamer and like chat is revolting against you, you're like, oh fuck, because nothing you can't win. Chat's there for the content, and if they're not happy and they're doing the tomato thing, you're like, you just gotta ignore it. You gotta just do the cope. You gotta do this. You gotta do this and just keep streaming. Fuck you, chat. Just ignore it. You already lost. This guy comes across as either being too lazy to pick an editor, or like he has like a very low trust system because he doesn't know who's gonna like stab him in the back at any moment. So he has nobody he can trust to like edit his clip. If Kato Casino and I can get somebody willing to do clips for the AdSense money, you find somebody. Is this guy big? I think he's big, right? The Synthetic Man, 175,000 subscribers, and you can't find an editor for clips. 100 to 200,000 views on every video, and you can't find somebody to edit your clips. 20,000 views on every live stream, and you can't find somebody to edit your clips. You're just fucking lazy. This is your job, but that's all you do. All you do is this YouTube shit. Find somebody. Hire somebody off Fiverr. Make Claude do it. They do literally anything.
Well, he's both. He's lazy and he's also low trust. And YouTube is your job. You should have hired Memory Runner. I'm gonna keep saying that until the end of times. Now it's too late, but hey, you had your chance, you lost it. You blew it. You blew it. Huh? YouTube is your job and you're not taking it seriously. If you took it seriously, you will get an editor. Because your videos, they're not really that good. For someone that big, imagine if I had that money. Whoa, my God, I will hire an editor. Why not? To make my videos better, to improve my content? But no, you live in conformity. You're like, oh my God, I get like 50K, I don't know, a month or something. I don't know how much he earns a month. I don't really care. It's besides the point. Oh my God, I get to buy my Lolicon figurines. I get to spend money on my gacha Lolicon games. It's mediocrity. You settle with mediocrity because you are a mediocre person. And that is your fate, to always be a mediocre, subpar YouTuber. And you're never going to grow, and you're going to remain like that, stale. And there will come a point when it will affect you. You'll see. Not now, but you'll see.
Honestly, and I mean this sincerely, getting spit roasted by two burly bears is less gay than filing a copyright strike on YouTube. I would have an easier time shaking the hand of a man who is like a pause loaded bug chaser than a copyright Randall. That's like the worst thing ever. You might as well be wearing the yellow star from Auschwitz that just says flag it. I think all the top Wings of Redemption A-logs at some point, he struck a deal with them because he was starting to flag them. And he did like a thing where they did 50-50 on AdSense for the clip channels. So they would clip that shit and they would A-log him. And he would get like half the money from it. It's a really clever situation. Just do that. Let people call you a fucking pedo freak, whatever the fuck. Just take half the money for the clips. You got to find somebody saying some shit you don't like. You got to just throw that shit up on screen and be like, hey, you, this guy, I hate seeing this, but I'm gonna point it out so everyone sees what I don't like. Great idea. How long has this guy been around? Like 20 fucking years? How long have you been around on the internet and you're still doing this shit? This is like how to be there's like a trend of people who, oh God, this is the theme for this stream. I might just make this the thumbnail. Hold up.
We're the bully busters. We eat straight rocks. If we catch you bullying, we'll knock off your socks. Yo, what's good? My name is Chester. Say a bad word and you're gone for the semester.
Hey, hello. My name's Wayne. Mess with my friends and you'll feel the pain.
What's up, my homies? The name is Jamie. Why be a goon when you can get more brainy?
Yeah, the shtick. Hey guys, look at this no profile pic idiot. And he's always making that annoying fake laugh. And he's exposing the people in your chat, even though those are your fans and it's not funny. Who finds that funny? You're going to pick on a random guy, and mind you, the people who he picks on are not even like insulting him most of the time. They're trying to give you advice. They're trying to help you. You're like, I'm always right. Like, you're trying to play it off as a joke, but you ban them. You get rid of them. So you're actually triggered. The fans that are important in your chat, they don't matter. They had to be bootlicking zombies. Oh, I love Synthetic, man. He my daddy. Donate money. Ooh. That's the only people you care about. You love your echo chamber. And yes, again, I have no respect for people who don't know how to grow, who are going to remain stale and not hire editors like Memory Runner, and also people who are going to, well, be hypocrites like you.
Anyways, this is the theme for this. We got Synthetic Man over here, and he's just doing this. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you rolling over? And this is now like a codified lolcow glossary term. I think PPP came up with this, but it's like they're showing belly. You're getting bullied and you're rolling over and you're just showing belly to everybody. It's like, why? You don't have to. Why do you choose to? My collection of anime figurines and video game physical copies will prevail. We will preserve the white race with this combination of consumer goods on this bookshelf behind me. I'm not a good goy because my media comes from glorious Nippon.
All right, guys. When we get there, we need to assimilate to local culture so the Japanese won't be disappointed in us.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we're gonna save the West with our Fuda waifus and my wife Kirch. Yeah, I didn't forget about any of that. I know the lore, that you love Fuda. But you're super shoddy, super masculine, super straight heterosexual. Yeah, right. You do nothing. You sit on your chair and you do nothing. All you do is chat. All you do is react to streams. You're garbage. Your content is meaningless. Especially because you don't stand on business. You are just saying, you're a grifter. You're just saying things that you know people want to hear. But you don't mean any of it. You're fake. You are a pathetic piece of garbage. That's simple. And you don't do anything. You keep talking about, people never do anything. Neither do you. What? The most important thing you did was flagging other people. Wow. You are flagging people who are supporting your cause. You dumb idiot. Jesus Christ.
I don't stream with a camera, so I've not been able to do this. If you stream with a camera, I think it's important you either sit upright or drop your camera to be more head on. Because there's a thing where all these streamers, when they're angry, like iDubbbz, they just have this, in Hambly, they have this furrowed brow anger, where they the manual lean in, low posture, angry look. It's like, can you at least attempt to not look like you're seething horrifically? Can you posture yourself to look like you're not filled with hatred and contempt for your own audience at any given moment? Like, why put your camera up if it's just going to make you look like you're the angriest fucking bitch ever?
I think they're mad at me because I'm not showing sponsors. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Here, come over here if you can, please, because I want to make sure I show the sponsors.
It'd be worse if I went like, hi. Ron. Hi, Ron. How you doing? You having a good time?
Okay, get the out of here.
All
Go.
right.
End of that. That's the end of that. God damn it.
He reminds me of every single YouTuber. Oh my gosh, streaming is so hard. And my job, you don't understand. They hate us. Oh my god, they leave negative comments. And that damages me. Oh my god, I get so anxious and depressed. Oh, I'm autistic, guys. Did you know I'm autistic? I'm gonna mention that for like the 40th time. Oh, I'm autistic. Hello. You are someone who has a very, very big, very lucky privilege to be a YouTuber who's monetized, who's making thousands of dollars, okay, a month. You don't get to say anything about anyone. Anything about anyone.
You're in entertainment. You're in entertainment. I hate having to describe this to people all the fucking time. I told this to Dick Masterson like in 2016. I'll reiterate it because it remains true. The reason why celebrities get paid as much as they do is because there's an occupational hazard in being a public figure. When you put your hat in the ring into the public and you ask for donations and tips by putting out entertainment, the occupational hazard, the innate risk associated with doing this for easy fucking money. It's easy fucking money. Someone tipped me at the beginning of my stream just for turning on my fucking stream $250 fucking by buying 50 subscribers. That's easy money. If you look at like the people who work, $250 is how many hours of like physical labor laying asphalt in the scorching hot fucking sun in the middle of April. How hard do they have to work to get that kind of money? It's easy money. The trade-off with the easy money, which of course I'm very grateful for, by the way, thank you very much, is you show your ass. That's the trade-off. Like that's the cost-benefit analysis. Yes, you get to sit in a chair in an air-conditioned room and make way more money than people who bust their ass and break their bodies down like a cardboard box every day. But the flip side is you're going to attract lunatics who fucking hate you. That is the actual risk in your line of profession. If you don't like it, get a fucking job. You don't get to complain when you're making thousands of dollars a month sitting in a fucking chair. Okay? That's the trade-off. And if you don't accept it, fuck off.
You'll have to get jobs. You know, employment. What sort of crazy moon talk is he speaking?
Got me. Just smile and don't break eye contact.
I'm talking about work.
You said the bad word.
Imagine actually being a man. Imagine having a real job. Imagine being productive to society. Imagine being offline. Imagine your career being something that is actually helpful to people. Imagine touching grass, but it's true. It's true, you're lucky. You have a privilege to make thousands of dollars, okay, a month, doing nothing. Your content is meaningless, worthless, and so are you. You don't do anything for society. You don't have a say on anything. I don't want to hear you talking about, people never do anything. No, you are the worst example. I'm not going to follow any advice, anything you say, okay? You are an absolute hypocrite, a lolcow who lacks self-awareness. You are the problem that you're criticizing. You are literally everything from the woke left. Nepo baby, and you're easily triggered, and you're trying to censor everyone. Think about it. Think about it. Huh? Is it crazy?
Not only have there been sponsors who think I'm Memory Runner, but also a lot of people do believe it's an official channel until me on stream I disconfirm. Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Whining about the most inane shit, like an affiliate thought. Like, okay, you mean the affiliate who's going to give you free money to drop a a promotion for their vinyl fucking toys that are on your back wall? You know, free money for doing absolutely fuck all. Those affiliates. Oh, there's a minor miscommunication involving free money again. Oh fuck, bro, that's terrible. That's so. I would never wish that on anybody. Minor inconveniences. Sheesh. Nobody has to live with those. The guy busting his ass laying asphalt in the fucking heat, he never has to worry about minor inconveniences. This guy's sucking the energy out of me. He's like a dementor. He's just going, just sucking it all out of my fucking soul. He shits on Charlie Kirk's death when it happened. MR not judging it, running a sample poll. Okay, let's hear it. He thumbs it down. That's so funny. If you don't know, in YouTube system, maybe it's not on community posts, but if you don't know, the comments, if you look at the analytics for like the network monitor, thumbs downing a comment on YouTube literally does nothing. It stores a little cookie in your browser that says you thumbs that down, but if you actually clear your cookies in your local storage, it disappears. They don't store it. It doesn't transmit to the server. It does nothing. Is he really complaining about this? That he had a hot take about an assassination, a political assassination, one of the most prominent events of Trump's entire second presidency. And 92 people, 200 comments, had and 1.6K votes, had like an adverse opinion about this. And he's like, this is targeted. Like, bro, just tune out at this point, bro.
You're nothing to me now. You're not a brother. You're not a friend. I don't want to know you or what you do. I don't want to see you at the hotels. I don't want you near my house. When you see our mother, I want to know a day in advance so I won't be there.
Oh my god, my sponsors. Oh my god, they're under attack, guys. And also what happened to Charlie Kirk, rest in peace. Yeah, that was a moment where you didn't know how to react because you're basically a golem. You know how you're always making fun of people for being golems? You're a golem. You're a soulless golem. You! Yeah, you! It's so funny. Everything that he says about people, I can say that about him. It's so hilarious. Oh, I love lol cows. But yeah, what happened to Charlie Kirk was a tragedy, and you didn't know how to handle that like an adult because you're a man-child. You're like, oh my god, gotta be edgy. I don't care. Yeah, good riddance. Are you crazy? Like, there comes a point where you had to stop playing a stupid character and be a normal person with empathy and common courtesy and respect. You got owned and you got triggered because people, even your loyal fans, were not bootlicking you. Most of people, because again, he went on a banning spree. You guys, oh my god. You understand, nothing ever happens. It wasn't about something happening or not. It was about someone that passed away. And it was really sad because it didn't deserve, nobody deserves to be taken down because they had different opinions. But then again, now I understand. Now, does everybody understand now what this guy doesn't care?
So his main complaint is that linking to his videos gets them flagged. So he's upset about getting flagged. So he's going to flag somebody else. Like, wow, what a genius move. Now nobody will flag your videos. Surely not. Gemini, check it out. Eat your heart out. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Okay, let me just put the order right. Okay. Huh? Pretty good. I'm just saying. I think he would pass. Chad. I think he would pass. He does look like Keffels, you're right. It's the Keffels phenotype. That's true. I'm onto something here. He should consider it. Maybe the reason why he looks so low energy is he just hasn't embraced his true self. And he just needs to embrace his true self.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, that's basically a physical change. But his mind will never change. He's going to be a man-child, a lol cow, his entire life. Because he refuses to grow up. And was something mentioned in the past that he was going to go on a rampage after his mom passes away. Hopefully that doesn't happen anytime soon because I'm not going to encourage, making fun or wishing death upon anyone. I don't believe that that's something, you should make fun of. Even Synthetic Man. As much as I hate the guy, I hate the guy. I don't hate his family, okay? They have nothing to do with this. But yeah, he's going to basically, I don't even know what's going to happen. Hopefully that doesn't happen anytime soon. Not because I'm scared of what he will do, but because, yeah, he will, if he loses mommy, oh God, the meltdown is going to be epic.
All that matters is if they like the person or not. You know?
And most people don't like me anyway.
Yeah,
so.
Well, you're making it very easy to not like you. Well, what a great confidant. Yeah, buddy, just like be the most obnoxious dickhead on the fucking planet. Like, just be a complete cocksucker to everybody around you, especially people who watch your content every day. That's a great idea. Just go, be a giant asshole to everybody. Trust this guy. This guy right here, he's got your back. This guy should be sitting on your shoulder, whispering into your ear, okay?
Morning, Mr. Griffin. Nice day.
It's a little cloudy.
It's absolutely cloudy. One of the worst days I've seen in years. So, good news about the Yankees.
I hate the Yankees.
Pack of cheaters. That's what they are. I love your tie.
I hate this tie.
It's awful. It's gaudy. It's gotta go.
Yeah, I never play clips from his brother because he's super annoying, super fake, and he's trying to clone Synthetic Man. That's simple. And he never gives good advice. He's always like, he's a yes man, basically. Yes, my lord. Yes, everything you do. Yes, you're giving us so much money. Yes, yes. Mwah. But there's not much to say. Moving on.
PPP has, I can even ask him. PPP has never talked about him to me, ever. Do you have any idea who Synthetic Man is? ? We will see. We will see. I will live report if PPP even has a faintest fucking clue who this guy is. You brought me up. I am watching a clip of you bringing me up apropos of literally fucking nothing. Oh God, he has hundreds of hours into Blue Archive. Hold up. This guy's like a fucking joke. Let's see. From Chibi Reviews, Blue Archive Loli. So Chibi Reviews advocating using the Loli to gatekeep. Because if you use the Loli to gatekeep, then fucking normies won't play your game. And therefore you can enjoy it free of normies. Here's another one. Chibi Reviews saying, Mega Blue Archive Loli, the brief glimpse of the pantsuit is why I like this so much. Uh-oh. Wait, so he doesn't like Pragmata, but he does like the Loli and the Blue Archive? Is this what's going on here? This is a very complicated topic. This requires surgical precision to understand shit.
What's up? Welcome to the Freak House. I'm Diddy, and this is my team. First on the list, EDP445. He's been busted a long time ago. He also loves cupcakes. Next up is the Doc, who just got exposed recently. He's very disrespectful towards him and his reputation. Last but not least, the Meat Master himself, me. I've been doing some Freak Bob stuff, and yeah, together we do stuff and teach you all about being freaky like that. So if you want to become a freak yourself, join us.
Imagine comparing him to Chibi Reviews. That was funny, I'm not gonna lie, that made me laugh. But yeah, I think Chibi Reviews is like, I guess, less garbage. It's not like better, it's just, less words. I don't know how to put it. But yeah, both are crybabies. Both are crying wolf, wolf. And both love Lolicons and Blue Archive. Oh my God, who could have guessed? And both are, losers. Basically, in short. And I don't know what else I can say. If you're someone that's going to be in the same realm of Chibi Reviews, you need to reconsider your life. You have to. You have to. Because something is wrong. Something went wrong with your education, with your parents raising you up, that you ended up this way. There's no way a normal human being. Well, he's always talking about how his parents were like mean to him or evil or blah, blah, blah. They broke his PlayStation. But then he's always, he's also saying that he had schizo meltdowns when he was a kid because he was autistic, guys. He was autistic. So I don't know. Yeah, we need a professional to tackle this.
Oh yeah, of course, the owner of KiwiFarms and the Kino Casino guy sit in DMs going, we have to do something about the Synthetic Man. Ashton. Ashton, we have to do something about the synthetic man. Fuck you, piece of shit.
They're the ones who are not over it. I gave my objectively correct opinion, and people are baiting because...
Is this bait? Is this bait at this point? Objectively correct opinion? How do you say that sequence of words and not have like a aneurysm? How the fuck how did your brain sequence that sentence out and not just stroke on itself and die? Okay, this guy has to be baiting. This has to be his entire career. Is like he just sits there and he just says the dumbest shit, and then everyone A-logs him, and then he just acts reprehensible, and then that's his life. That's his fucking life. What a piece of shit.
Keep on coming. Keep these videos coming. Criticizing and exposing this lol cow with no self-awareness. Keep on coming. These videos are God sent. Like, keep on coming. Come on. But in reality, you know, I'm happy that the KiwiFarms dude keeps addressing this lol cow. He keeps exposing this fraud, this liar, this fake, you know, radical shot